guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to talk to you about my 5th graders curriculum choices. If you're new, I hope you'll stick around and check out our homeschool journey. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate it. So I'm going to go through his curriculum and everything he has to do every day. So in the morning we do morning basket, and we do that together, and I'm going to share that in a completely different video. During morning basket, he has to do a calendar. So I bought this at Target last year in like January, and all it is they have to color a picture. So he hasn't colored his yet for August, and then they put in the date and the weather. So he's been working on that. And then next they do a word of the week, and what word of the week looks like in this notebook was used last year and this year. So let me flip to this year. So a word of the week kind of looks like this. This is from last week. Every day I give them a clue and they have to guess the word. So like the first day I might give them the clue of the part of speech it is and the sentence. And then by the end of the week they have to guess the word. And last week's word was envy, and they actually guessed envy on day 2. So I was pretty impressed. They've been doing these word of the week since last year, and I can see a huge difference in their vocabulary. The next thing that they do after morning basket, before breakfast, is they do a daily review sheet, and this is kind of what it looks like. And this is the one for this week. This would be like, so it says like the week and then the day. So this is day 3, so this would be like Wednesdays. It has something up here that has to do with language, art, a little section with math, and then a little section with reading comprehension. It's not very long. It doesn't take them very long at all to do that. And then normally after they breakfast, but before we have our pool time, and if you missed my schedule, you can see that video. I'll link it down below. They have to do a handwriting sheet. Yes, I still do handwriting with my boys, even though they're 5th and 4th, because they need it. And so they're doing this handwriting sheet, and it's the same concept. It says like Monday, Tuesday, and it goes all the way through Friday. So every week they get a new daily handwriting sheet, and it's just a really small little thing that they have to do each day. I have a reading log in their binders because I asked them to write down what they read. And then we come to writing. Sometimes we do writing after lunch, sometimes we do writing before lunch. It really depends. Writing, again, is very similar to the daily reviews. What it is they have a week, so this is week 4, and then they have day 1. And so this is what they did today. And it focuses on something. This week we're focusing on strong details and interest. So we started with main idea and the details, and now we're making those details stronger. So on Monday they'll do a little sheet, and it gives them like examples they have to read. And then Tuesday it gives them 2 more examples, and they have to pull out the details. Wednesday they work on that some more, and then on Thursday they actually have to brainstorm. So it gives them a topic. This one is about if they could have a pet, what kind of pet would they have. They have to brainstorm coming up with their main idea and their 4 details, and then on Friday they write me a paragraph. And then next is math. So this is my 5th graders math. And if you're wondering where I get all these sheets, I get all of this from TeacherFileBox. I bought a year subscription, and I got it on sale. They were running like a back to school sale, and it was $99 for the year, and it has everything in it. And it has everything from like pre-K all the way up to 8th grade, and I am pretty much using it for everything. So I really thought it was worth the money. I'll link it down below for TeacherFileBox. So my son has a daily word problem of the day for math. So for math, he has 3 things he has to do every day. Sometimes 4. So he has to do a daily word problem. It looks something like this. So here's your word problem, and he just has to answer it. And today he did his work on a whiteboard, so he didn't have to write his work. He has to do 1 problem a day, and then he does daily math practice. So it's a spiral review, and right now we're just reviewing 4th grade skills because it's at the beginning of the year, but as the year progresses, it will do like things that he should have already learned. And it's real simple. It has just multiple problems. So I think this one has 5 problems. It has 4 addition problems, a patterns table, some fractions, and then it has a word problem where he has to subtract. And then after that, we get to his actual math lesson. And I set a timer for this, guys. Not even going to play around. I set for 25 minutes. And that's what we do. So those take him probably 10 minutes. And then I set a timer for, 20 minutes. So 30-minute math every day. And this is all from TeacherFileBox. This is called Math Fundamentals. And I love it because it has like a mini lesson. So we read this together and we do the mini lesson together. So this week we're focusing on using place value in decimals and exponents. So it has everything here. And then I set a timer for 30 minutes and we work together on the problems. And you can see today, since we did this and went through this and talked about this, he only got halfway through this first page. I'm okay with that. I'm in no rush. So for this week, he has this. There's a back. So that is, and then he has this sheet, which has a back. And then he has like a real life problem where he has to actually apply what he learned to this. And I like this a lot because it gives you a problem. They want you to analyze it, solve it, and really think about it. And it's more like a real life situation. Last week, they finished all of that by Thursday. And on Fridays, what we did was I gave them Splash Math or Splash Learn. And it goes up to 5th grade. So it's just like a computer game program thing. And that's all they did it for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Most of last week, they were done with pretty much all their school except for a very little, mainly their daily sheets. And they only did school for an hour on Fridays. And then we have Fun Fridays. And that brings me to language arts. So for language arts for him, we are doing, they have another thing like that daily, weekly review. Here's his from last week. So each week is a daily review, week 1, day 1. He does it. For language arts, it's write the sentences correctly, rewrite the sentence so it's not a run-on sentence, write a descriptive word in each blank, talking about adjectives. And it kind of just builds on those throughout the entire week. So this week, let's see if I can click over here. So this week it said, write the sentences correctly. So there's 2 sentences they have to fix. Combine the sentence to make it 1 sentence. So it's 2 sentences and they want you to combine it to make it 1 sentence. And then write in the missing word in the sentence. So that's their language arts. And then for my 5th grader, he actually does this. He does, this is called Moving Beyond the Page. And this is Concept 1, Unit 1. And this is Little House in the Big Woods. So he is reading the book, Little House in the Big Woods. And then together we're doing the activities in this. And I really, really like this. So some of the things he's already done is, we talked about what a memory is and how this book, Little House in the Big Woods, is from her memory. We studied Wisconsin and looked up the setting so he could figure out what Wisconsin was like. Every week every time he finishes a chapter, he has to compare it from then and now. Let's see what else he's doing. It has vocabulary words in it that we're studying with the chapters. It has questions to ask after every chapter. And then it has other things. So in chapter 1, it talks about natural resources that they had and how they used them. He read chapter 2 today and worked on that. And it talked about chores and family rules, and he had to put theirs and then ours. He did that today. I didn't write in these books though because I'm going to use them with my son who's in 4th grade next year. And then I'll probably sell them. And then here he talked about like their house, our house, and how they compare. And it just goes through the whole entire book, and it's tons of activities. He has a sentence activity to do this week, types of sentences, capitalization activity to do this week with the book, Christmas at my house, an organizer where he has to write a report about Christmas in our house. So it's just full of different things, graphic organizers. It has recipes that you can make together. I just really like this curriculum. It's called Moving Beyond the Page, and that's what I'm doing for his language arts. I'm going to do a completely different video for their morning basket and then our together subjects, which are science and Book Shark for our history. And that's really the only together subjects we're doing right now is science and Book Shark. I have a few other things, but I'm waiting to see if I really want to pull them in or if I want to use them in morning basket. I'm still trying to figure it out because right now we like the flow of our homeschool. We've been doing it for a week. And we like how long it takes us. We like having our break of going to the pool. And we like having most of our day Friday off for a fun Friday. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give me the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. And Thank you again.